Hey guys, welcome to Raj Makes Money. How are my money makers doing today? And unfortunately, we did not have a money making day, and actually puts us down a little bit for the week. At one point today, I was down $1 million. Thank God I got rid of those $54 puts the other day. But God, what a volatile day today. But we won't waste any time. Let's look at it, how we wound up doing today. And thank you everyone who's joining us early. We had to do the show early today. Like I said, I have to take Jolene later on today to do some stuff this afternoon. But I didn't want to skip the show. But unfortunately today, down $382,000. So that puts us down for the week 80 grand. We've still had a tremendous run. We're still doing terrific. I still have a lot of confidence. I did a few roll-ups today. I didn't do the roll-ups as early as I actually had sold some puts to open, the 46s, and I thought I was doing really good. I was selling those around $1, $1.15, 90 cents, and I would have made a profit if I waited, but I actually went ahead, rolled them out to next week early. Next week is a short week. No trading on Friday, and no trading on Friday and a half day on, no trading on Thursday for Thanksgiving and a half trading day on Friday. So basically only 3.5 days next week. Those weeks seem to do really well for us, and especially those shortened weeks. Premiums are good right now. Should, as long as Lucid maintains, should do pretty well. I also rolled the 50s down to the 49s. We can start chasing those up, but I thought it made the most sense. And like I said, we're back in that progressive piggy bank mode. Hopefully tomorrow, Lucid will come up a little bit. After hours, it was up pretty strong. Now it's down about 15 cents. Bouncing around. It also, I think, just got tied in with that RIVN, also just overrunning and stuff. And just interesting markets today. Bitcoin coming way down again and keeps dropping. Our Coinbase account, that great Shiba that you guys told me about, keeps coming down and down and down. So overall, not the best there. But Dow today was down. It was down a couple of hundred points at one time, came all the way back. S&P 500 up today, NASDAQ up today. The big one today, obviously Lucid, flat right now, but like I said, it got all the way down to $43, and I was down over $1 million. Apple today hitting new highs, like I told you guys. Apple just seems to run into the end of the year. No idea why. Not like sales are going to be better than expected, but just keeps going and stuff. So obviously the big one that really pushed the S&P 500 today and NASDAQ was NVDA. They had great earnings, came out really strong. So another update there for them. And it was actually interesting because some of their chip sales are way down, the crypto chip sales for crypto computing. So they said that was actually way down. They had hoped that would have been a lot better, but did not do very well. Brian says, thoughts on Lucid? I think, like I said, it ran hard. We chased it. That's why I wanted out of those 54s. I expected it to be down today. I thought it would be down, just like yesterday, maybe 2 or 3 points. I definitely wasn't expecting it at one point when it was down $10 a share. That was a little crazy. I was not expecting that, but I did expect it to be down. Very happy that it came back, and the positions and the roll-ups that we did, as you guys can see, came back really nicely. Over $184,000 in profit on this position, $111,000 in profit on this position. Unfortunately, we had losses on these two positions, that we rolled out. Like I said, I usually don't like to roll out too early, but, it's only a 3.5 day week. So, I mean, honestly, rolling out today was almost like rolling out on a Friday because you only have 4.5 days in the whole week for next week. And like I said, it's that progressive jackpot mode we're playing again. So, if Lucid's above $49, we have $829,000 in the pot. We will be back to all-time highs in the account. And hopefully tomorrow, if Lucid's up $1 tomorrow, we will finish the week in the green. So, not too worried about it. Like I said, I think Lucid's going to sit somewhere around these 40s. I like to see it go to 50s. You got to remember, 100 million shares of stock traded between $50 and $60 in the last couple of days. So people own this at a lot more money again, but you also have a lot of people on it for $25, $30 who are taking some profits. People will tell you it's a short squeeze. People will tell you whatever you want to hear. At the end of the day, I think Lucid got overhyped with RIVN, and then you also had yesterday Kramer, saying that some of these were way overvalued and stuff. So Corey says someone asked about in the video yesterday. So yeah, you did good. You said you bought 10,000 shares. So Corey made $250,000, so I expect him to be playing those $1,000 spins on those Dragon Caches live for everyone when he comes up to Foxwoods and joins us. Make Money says, see you at Foxwoods. We will see you there. Renslatt says, Apple's people are talking about a car again, so who knows about the car. AMC, the meme stocks, have held up, pretty well, like we were saying yesterday. AMC, GameStop. I think AMC is going to sit around this $40 range. It's if you look at the chart, it's kind of been here for a while now. 35 to 45. So I would tell you, I think it's going to sit around this range. I don't think there's any huge holiday movies that are going to just push it beyond belief or make people want to buy it. But I think like with that and GameStop. Now GameStop, I think is way overvalued. I can't believe it's still $210. But we are in the fourth quarter, and if they have PlayStations in stock and can sell them, and they should actually have a good fourth quarter because that's their quarter where they usually make all their money and stuff. So that's usually does pretty good with it and stuff. Emmanuel's, I own 10,000 shares of Lucid at $24.67. What should I do? I would definitely sell calls to open against it. If you own the stock, take some profits off the table. So if the stock does come down, at least you're getting some money. I would tell you like next week, sell the $50 calls. You get $2 on it. So if you have 10,000 shares, you collect 20 grand. If Lucid's above $50 next week, you sell it at $50 a share. You've done very well. You made, if you own it at $24.67, you make $250,000 plus you get $20,000 for selling those calls to open. If Lucid drops and goes to $40, you keep that $20,000 and at least you got $2 off the, at least your cost basis now is $22.67. So I think it's definitely going to be, I definitely think Lucid is going to stay in this $40 range. I don't anticipate it going back to the 20s. I think it has a lot of support in the low 40s, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it run back above 50. Tomorrow and Monday will be the two telling days, but usually Thanksgiving week's usually a good week for the markets. It's the thing is Lucid and RIVN, some of these random stocks aren't trading with the market conditions. So it's not like tomorrow if the Dow's up 500 points, Lucid should be up, 5%. The Dow could be down 500 points and Lucid's up 10%. So it doesn't always trade, with in sync, I should say. Mitchell Pilot, Apple, and Google hit their 52-week highs today. Yeah, and that's Google also. I don't watch Google as much as I used to, but Google also had a tremendous day, was all the way up there. The markets are running. It's the holiday season. The holiday sales are looking good, and they're going to keep running. So as long as there is buyers, they will keep going. It's interesting with the whole crypto, why it's coming down so much. There are some random coins that are running out there, like the Riki coins and some weird stuff. But, I don't know if NVDA is saying that processor sales are way down, but that doesn't really matter. You can only mine so much Bitcoin a day. There's plenty of mining equipment out there. So obviously, to me, if you had more it's going to deliver X amount of stuff, but if you have more mining equipment out there, it just means the people who are mining are to make less. It doesn't mean, so it's actually a good thing if people are buying less, computing power for their cryptos and stuff. So, Brian says, any updates on that CRTX Alzheimer's Pharma? I think it's going to run again within the next 2 weeks. CRTX was way down today. I'm not playing it currently any longer. And I'm happy to be out of it, especially since the options would have expired this Friday that we had. We would have definitely been very, very ugly looking. We did much better moving into Lucid as hard as we did. And like I said, we've had a tremendous comeback and runs. Unfortunately for this week, we're flat a little bit. Hopefully tomorrow, like I said, if Lucid's up $1 tomorrow, we'll have a good week. Even if Lucid's down $1 tomorrow, it won't be too bad. Hopefully we don't see a continued sell-off. We definitely don't need Lucid down 5 points, or something crazy tomorrow. That definitely wouldn't be very good for us. But I think like one of the big things with CRTX you have to remember is they're not making any money. They now have a $385 million valuation, not a $1.8 billion or $1.6 billion valuation where they were for a while, and they're going to have to raise more cash to keep research going, because at some point you run out of cash. I haven't looked at their balance sheets to know what they have on hand, but they do have to raise more cash to keep it going. So you have to be very careful with those. I would tell you that this is one of those stocks that I played it, I did it. I made some money. It was high risk, and I'm very happy not to be playing it any more. Same with eHealth. That one continues to keep coming down, as you guys have probably seen. New 52-week lows today, or almost near them. Same thing with this one. We played it. Will this thing go to $5, $10? I don't know. It probably, for me, I definitely don't want to continue playing it. It's not a stock I follow enough that I really enjoy playing. Like I said, Apple, I still follow a lot. I'm playing in some of my other accounts, but it's just too pricey in this account to leverage it and stuff. So somebody says Sundial. He says Sundial growers. 100 buyback starts tomorrow, but Monday the Nasdaq could delist them for not being $1 compliant. Your thoughts? Something just doesn't make any sense with this company. I mean, they're losing money. They're doing stock buybacks. A $1.5 billion market cap. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. And these companies, they want to avoid delisting and different stuff. There's ways around it. They could do like Jaguar did, and then just destroy their stock even more. But they could do a 3-for-1, 5-for-1 reverse merger to get their price up. If they were going to buy the $100 million and they knew they had this deadline coming, why didn't they start buying it this week? Because I could tell you right now, if they came into the market right now and bought $10 million straight up a stock, it would be $1. So hard to say what would really be driving this, but who knows? There's definitely not a stock. Like I said, some of these meme stocks are just very high risk, and at the end of the day, you have to just be very careful because they will, they can definitely bite you in the ass. So be very, very careful on them. But you never know. So. But as I said today, not a decent day, but not as bad as it was at one point. $1 million down. So, like I said, very happy to see where we're at, and that it wasn't as bad as it could be. We've rolled out. We have $829,000 in the pot between now and next Friday. So if we can catch it all, we'll be towards our new highs since our comeback rally, and I think it'll do pretty good. But like I said, unfortunately today I didn't want to skip the show. I wanted to get it in there early because I hate, especially when we're on the road and we don't do shows and keeping you guys informed of everything going on. But we will be back tomorrow, same time, no, regular time I should say. I don't even know what time I do my shows sometimes, but regular time tomorrow. But that's what I got for you guys today. So thank you so much for joining Raja Makes Money early edition. And I hope everyone did great in the markets today. If you didn't and you had a down day like me, unfortunately, but yeah, we're gonna have one of those every once in a while. Every day you can't make money. Just like when you go to the casino, if someone tells you every day they make money in the casino, they're lying to you. You always have to have a losing day in there at some point. But thank you guys so much for watching. Big shout out to my Patreon members. You got all my trades in real time today. Of course, thank you to all our YouTube sponsors. And if you haven't followed me yet on Facebook yet, and you're watching on Facebook, make sure you do. And if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to me and have those bells clicked so you get notifications when we go live. Take care, guys.